Good Monday morning, everybody. It's Captain Marty Brill here. Going to wrap up a fair weekend of fishing with some new faces in the crowd. I'll be back to do that in just a moment.
Electricity, something I don't mix well with at all, and that's why I only trust the folks at ELS OBX. ELS OBX offers a variety of services from custom electrical installations to lighting design. ELS OBX has the experience and know-how to complete any job. They're committed to providing the highest quality lighting and electrical installations or service at affordable prices. Visit them online at elsobx.com to get a brighter idea of how shockingly awesome they are. See what I did there? ELS OBX, electrical and lighting solutions you can count on.
Red Drum Tackle in Buxton is the oldest complete tackle shop at Cape Hatteras. And being the closest tackle shop to Cape Point, Red Drum Tackle has been welcoming fishermen to Hatteras Island with a wide selection of bait and tackle, skilled custom rod builds, rod and reel repair, expert knowledge and information since 1974. Red Drum Tackle knows how, when, and where to fish. To acquire this fishing brainpower, visit them online at reddrumtackle.com. Red Drum Tackle, the oldest complete tackle shop at Cape Hatteras and the closest to Cape Point in Buxton.
Okay, let's talk about what's happening. A lot of our offshore fishing this weekend, not very many people out, but it was centered more down in Hatteras, where they caught a few bluefin tuna, a few yellowfin tuna, and a few blackfin tuna. So they had all the variety down there. People got out and enjoyed a little good old-fashioned multi-tuna fishing. So that was great. Haven't heard much in the way Oregon Inlet or Hatteras of anything else other than a few tuna. No wahoos, no mahi yet, no blue marlin. Way too early for most of that stuff, but you never know in this area. We'll drop back into the beach where we saw not much of anything going on. The diehards caught a few small sharks and a few skates. And I think I did hear one puppy drum. That's all I heard of. That doesn't mean that's all that were caught. So we'll go from there like we always do over into the inshore fishing. Here's a true story for you. Are there any puffer in the area? That's something we're hoping for the most. You know, blowtoads, really chicken of the sea as they're called. Well, there's at least one in the area as a small pufferfish was dropped onto a car by a seagull on the Manio Nags Head Causeway today. So we know that there's at least one of those around. Of course, seagulls are famous for dropping scallops and clams and everything else from way up high to help break them open. But the pufferfish, not so sure what his reasoning was there, but that's true. Inshore fishing, there's good rock fishing going on right now, but you can't keep them. So you have to let those go. Some speckled trout, I saw on Saturday in particular, saw a very nice catch of speckled trout with one of the Oregon Inlet captains and one of the longtime Oregon Inlet mates. When it comes to trout fishing, I don't give specifics because that group is very, very secretive. But I would say this to you, if you have a place you love to go, speckled trout fishing, it would be a good time to try it. And more than that, I'll give you a little tip as well. These fellows were telling me that they had to keep switching colors around until they found the color the trout were looking for on their grub tails. So if you go to a spot that you like and nothing's happening, before you leave it, try several color combinations or different grub tails, or maybe even a mirror lure would work good for you. And also try to locate a good deep creek. Seems to be where the fish are hanging out the most. So that's important. In our inland fishing, a new face. I mentioned at the beginning we had a new face. The new face is a couple of nice largemouth bass being caught in the 3 to 5 pound range. I haven't seen many of those yet this year. And other than that, all I saw was a few yellow perch over the weekend. So there is stuff going on. It's cold, it's breezy, but we're not far from opening the gate, letting everything come in. We'll be looking for blowtoads and stuff like that. A few sea mullet will be some of the first to arrive in the surf. So sharpen your hooks, change your lines, get some color combinations in your lures. You'll be glad you did. And that's my fish report for you this morning.